Hey YouTubers, so this is Lifts and Laughter for a 7, 8, and 9 month update. I feel like I start every one of my videos with an apology because I am like terrible at updating, and this one's no different. Sorry, I moved, I've been really busy, I've been living life, so I just haven't done an update. I've been thinking about you guys though, so I'm like, I really have to do that update, and then today I'm like, okay, it's happening, we're doing it. So my 9 month weigh-in was yesterday. I don't have a doctor's appointment. My doctor's appointment was 2 weeks out, 6 months out, and then a month or a year out. So I won't see my doctor for another 3 months. But on my scale that I've been using, I'm 140 pounds down. So my weigh-in from 6 months, I believe, was 106, which means that I'm down 34 pounds in 3 months, which is about 10 pounds, or a little over 10 pounds a month, which past 6 months is amazing. A lot of people slowed down after the 6 month mark, and I'm really happy that I've been able to maintain that. Maintain that 10 pounds a month mark, which I think is largely in part to me working out. So that's been really good. I have been more consistently working out than I had been in the past. So 7 months, I started jogging, running. I call running jogging, or jogging running, but like in reality, it's like a jog. I'm gonna say running, but like probably to everybody else it's like it's a jog, because I'm not very fast at all, but I like am so impressed with myself. I'm like, oh, I went running today, and I really was a jog. Anyways, so one day I was on the treadmill, and I had been just like walking, doing my kind of normal cardio before weights, and I was like, I could probably jog. Like, brought it up and jogged it, and it was awesome. I mean, never before in my life have I been able to maintain a jog at a certain speed for longer than like, well, I mean, like, even when I was super overweight, it was like it wasn't long at all, like 5 seconds maybe. Like, I could do it, but I couldn't maintain it because my breath would get, like, I would lose my breath and couldn't find that pace of I'm running, but I'm still maintaining my breath. And even when I was in track, like, I never jogged for very long. So the fact that I am now able to do that and maintain that and able to jog for 15 to 20 minutes without stopping is awesome. It's awesome. It's exactly the reason why I had surgery. I didn't have, like I said in my last video, I didn't have surgery for aesthetic reasons. I never had that like negative self-talk that I think a lot of people have. I was never like, you're disgusting, Paige. Like, I was pretty confident with my body, but I held myself back. So for me, I had surgery because I wanted to be able to do things that normal 20-year-olds could do. And for me, my weight held me back in several different ways. One, because of my body habitus, and two, mentally. I mentally held myself back because of my weight. I was like, oh, I can't do that. Are you kidding me? Shoot. I, I, I had social anxiety. I was like, oh, I don't want to go to this new restaurant because it's like, well, what kind of chairs do they have? And I had to like figure that out, because if they had those plastic chairs, then I was probably going to fall on my ass and break one of those. And it made me very anxious to try new things like that, because is my body gonna fit? Was basically running through my mind. Or meeting new people, even. It's like, what are they gonna think? Are they gonna say something about my weight? And so I was very anxious about a lot of things when I was heavier. But also, my body held me back in that normal day-to-day functioning hurt me. I would go to work and I would come home and my feet hurt so badly that all I wanted to do was sit on the couch or lay in my bed and read. And I wasn't doing anything active. And I wanted to change that. Losing weight was for me, my goal is to lose weight so I can be more active and do more things that 20-year-olds can do. And I'm finally hitting that goal, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I went camping on my 25th birthday, which was the 4th of July, so a month ago, and we went on a 5-mile hike. And if you had asked me at 23 if I would go on a 5-mile hike for my birthday, I would have laughed in your face. And the fact that I did it, and it was easy, and we did it in like 2 hours, and it was fun, and I was tent camping, and my body didn't like hate me because I was sleeping on the ground, was amazing. And it was an amazing experience to me, realizing the things that I can do differently, and that my body isn't causing me problems because of it. It was a very freeing experience, that camping trip. So I guess the changes these last couple of months have been largely mental. For me, I'm starting to realize that this surgery and the changes that it's been have really affected me in positive ways, and I'm getting to the place that that I wanted to be, and the goal of my surgery. So I mean, like, screw the scale and all of that. Like, this is exactly why I had the surgery and why I wanted to do this. So yes, I am happy that I am in the 220s. Yes, I'm happy that I'm 7 pounds away from my surgeon's goal, and I'm gonna blow past that. So yes, all of those things are great, but I feel like the biggest victory for me has been these mental changes. That I am more open, and I am more like, yes, let's do this, let's experience life, let's go camping and meet people and just live. And my body doesn't hurt so much that it's holding me back, where I have to just be like, you know what, I want to watch a movie and Netflix all day. It's like, sure, I could Netflix if I wanted to, but it's like, you know what, let's go camping first, or hiking first, and then come home and Netflix. Like, let's do them both. Let's have the best of both worlds, for sure. So yeah, I'm and it's getting better. I'm not going to say that mentally it's perfect for me. I definitely struggle seeing differences. I struggle with my loose skin a lot, which I didn't anticipate at all. But overall, mentally, I'm in a lot better place. So that's good, and it's been really positive for me, this experience and this weight loss surgery, and this whole journey overall so far has been amazing and wonderful, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. So I think that I would like to touch on the fact that I have lost 140 pounds in 9 months, and that's really good. And yes, I'm tooting my own horn there, and that probably came off totally terrible for those who are just now like seeing me like, wow, this chick is like so into herself. But no, like, it's amazing, and some people aren't going to hit that. 1, because they didn't have my surgery. 2, because they didn't have as much weight as I have to lose. And 3, it's just their body. For me, a large reason of why I was overweight is because I was inactive and I was eating terribly. And so the fact that I am eating a lot better, and because of that, I have lost weight, and so I'm able to be more active, and that's helped me lose weight a lot quicker. And for those people who are insulin resistant, have PCOS, and the reason why they're heavy is because of hormones, then I believe that they are not going to lose weight as quickly as somebody like me, who it was purely life choices, honestly, of why I was so overweight. So there's, I mean, don't compare yourself to others, please. Like, I get a lot of people who are like, wow, you've done so well, and I wish that I could do that. And like, honestly, like, progress is progress. If the only progress that you have in the next month is that you stop saying I hate myself, like, that's your progress. If you're stalled out and you make mental progress that month, great. If you maybe don't make mental progress, but and you're stalled, but you're able to fit into a different pair of pants because the scale means absolutely jack, that's progress. if you brushed your teeth and washed your hair for the day and you hadn't done that in a week because you're depressed, that's progress. So progress is progress. Don't compare yourself to other people. My story is my story, and there's a lot of variables why I have lost the weight that I have, and I don't think that you need to be comparing yourselves to others. Please, 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 please. Be happy with what you've done. Be happy with the goals and progress that you have made. I didn't have the VSG, and I hear that a lot from VSG patients. They're like very like, wow, you've done so well, and it's like, I started out at almost 400 pounds, so I have a lot to lose. So I mean, just don't compare yourself to other people. I don't know how to. It was just something that I really wanted to hit on, because I hear a lot of that. And y'all are beautiful, and you've done well, and even if you're not post-op, like pre-op, like, or even those that are just interesting, like, you guys are all wonderful and beautiful and awesome people. So please don't be so hard on yourselves. And don't compare yourselves to others. So I did some progress pics today, which I can show here. As you can see, I have some loose skin. It's happening. It's something that I'm really struggling with. But we'll see. Let's see what else has changed since 6 months. So my hunger has come back, actually. So for the first 6 months, I wasn't hungry. Like, I would have to remind myself to eat, and it would be like, if I was busy and doing things, it would be like 4 o'clock, and I'd be like, oh, I haven't eaten anything, so I haven't gotten my fat in, so I can digest my vitamins, and I haven't gotten my protein in, so my hair is gonna probably fall out more this week. Like, things like that. Like, I would forget. But I would say around 7-8 months, my hunger came back. So, like, the other day I had cottage cheese and mandarin oranges, which was this, I was kind of trying out this, kind of trying that out, because usually I have, like, eggs and bacon for breakfast. And I was starving 2 hours later. And I, like, figured out the calorie content, which was, like, I think 100 calories for that. And I'm like, of course I was hungry 2 hours later. Like, holy moly. Apparently I need to pick something that's higher in protein and fat for breakfast, because that didn't work out for me. I think that my hunger coming back may be largely in part to me working out more and burning more calories. That was something that I had to really focus on once I started working out, because going into the gym when you are sitting at 700-800 calories and burning 200-400 calories is not healthy and not good. So when I work out and when I know that I'm going to go lift weights, I have to eat, and I have to be very conscious of what I'm doing and what I'm putting into my body. And working out has been good for me, because exercise, and 2, because of that. It's made me very aware and very conscious of what I'm eating and how much I'm eating and what I'm eating. So it's been really good for me, and I have to focus on eating every 2 hours, because if not, then I don't get enough food in, and I get off that treadmill, or I get off that lifting weights, step off the block or whatever it's called, and like I am shaking. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't eat enough today. So it's been really good. Working out has been really good for me. But it has made me hungry. So that's something that makes me anxious, that my hunger's back. It makes me very anxious, because I know a lot of people struggle with that once they do have their hunger. Some people don't lose their hunger at all. My grandfather had the VSG a year ago, actually this month, and he I think is down 60 pounds, so he's doing really well with that. But his hunger never went away. So I know when he has this like really tiny stomach and he's hungry, it's very difficult, and people struggle with that. Some people never get their hunger back. Some people around the 6-month mark, it'll come back. And I think that's more, I think my surgeon said that's more common, is around the 6-month mark, people get hungry again. So when I hit the 6-month mark and I wasn't feeling that, I was like, oh yeah, I made it. Like, it's going to happen. And then 7th month, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm starving. So it reminds me to eat more often, and which is a good thing. But I think it does make me anxious that it's going to cause me to gain weight. Just because I'm hungry, and it's like when you're hungry and you feel that urge, it's like, oh, I need to eat something, and for me, maybe I wouldn't make the best decisions, whereas like if I'm not hungry, I'm like, whatever, like I'll have an apple, or I'll pick a healthier option. And I think when you're hungry, you're driven by that, like, I have to fulfill this, and maybe part of that is part of my emotional eating, that makes me nervous, that I'm like, oh god, like I'm gonna go back to that. Alright, so, I actually edited this because the rest of that video was just me rambling on, and so anyways, I'm ending this video, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you for sticking by and watching this very long video. If you want to see more of what I eat day to day, I, like everybody who's on Instagram, post what I eat on Instagram, because I'm one of those people, for sure. So if you're interested in what a duodenal switch person eats, I do these, like a day with the DS kind of thing, so you can see what I've eaten throughout the entire day and what that looks like. I'll probably do another one of those in the next week or so, but check out my Instagram, my Tumblr. I don't really post as much anymore on my Tumblr, but feel free to check that out as well. Anyways, see you guys. Bye!